Good evening, council and citizens. I got a report here to give you all of where we've been in the last few weeks here with our projects. So, our project number one would be, Main Street Streetscape. The bidding for the project will be starting in January. So what that streetscape is, from Highway 25, when you cross over the railroad track, both sides of the road, all the way down to the red light, going south on 31, on the east side, which is the Cosby side, streetscape. We're gonna be redoing the sidewalks, we're gonna be redoing some utilities, we're gonna have some trees, a lot of landscape and new parking area there. There's been a big deal trying to get our city looking better. So that's a big project that's fixing to start up. It's gonna be, a little nuisance to a lot of people when we start this project, so we're just gonna have to maintain a little bit of pressure that we have, and let's all work together and get this beautiful project started. It's a big thing to try to get the city cleaned up, looking good. So we have another little project, which is the dumpster enclosure, which is right there on the, up against the railroad track where you see those two small dumpsters. So the city is gonna be building a new dumpster pad and new building facilities for the Main Street group area there. So that's a very nice dumpster pad. I know, you look to your left, you see what we got now. You look to the right and you see where we're going. So that's from a lot different directions. So, okay, so we got our next Main Street barrier fence. So that Main Street barrier fence is a sound wall. It's basically 8 foot tall, or run around 400 feet from the corner of where 25 is, straight down south of the railroad track. It will not go all the way to the 17th Street. It'll stop a little short of it, but that barrier fence is a heck of a wall that's ordered now. It should be starting up fairly quick. So once we get the supplies, we've got the okay from the railroad company to move forward. So that's our 10 foot that we sat and waited on for a long time. We got that to move us to the next phase. So that's a very good looking fence. So what we got now is from the buildings there at Main Street before you go over the railroad track. They're a little building. You see the corner of the building? That left corner there, that's a new sidewalk that we're gonna have going from Highway 25 up against the railroad track. And then we're gonna have that retaining wall that you see there on the right. That retaining wall will go up against the dirt. We'll have lighting to light that up, and lighting to light that wall up for future, a painting on the wall. So that sidewalk will go down. So one day what we're planning on doing is bringing our railroad museum people up to Highway 25, letting them out there, getting us a new sidewalk, crossing over the railroad track, going into our Main Street area in the back. That's going to be a very nice setup, especially with our new streetscape and all on Highway 25. So next is the Cosby building. We've submitted to ADM for phase one. Phase one's just going to tell us basically. They'll be looking at the grounds in it to see what was used in it before, to tell us the next step. that what we can do with that building. So that's the first step of getting started with the Cosby building, is getting this phase one done. So once we get that report back, our engineer's gonna send it off. So once we get that report back, then we'll be back in touch with you, trying to be ready to move on with the development of that building. I'm ready to develop the building and get it looking good. So that's one part that we got coming. So tennis and pickleball courts at Eagle Park, they're 60% complete. The painting, fencing, and drainage is remaining. So that's our new pickleball court that we have down there, and our tennis courts that we have. So we got that project's moving forward. So we got another one, this is tennis pickleball courts at Eagle Park. So that's some of the work that you can see that we've been doing in the last months of getting that prepared and ready to go. So Eagle Park lighting upgrade, replaced existing fixtures with LED fixtures. So that project is our first project that we've completed since this council has been selected and moving, and me becoming mayor. So that's a completed project. I love to see those green checks on the project report. That tells us that we're making good headway. So we'll have another one, Oliver Park paving project. I know all of you's been down to Oliver Park and parked there in those areas, and it's been gravel for many years. But the council's provided us the money to move forward with the paving project. If you look at that check mark, it says project complete. So that's another complete project. I love seeing that, and that was really a good enhancement to our park, is taking care of that. So Oliver Park Veterans Memorial. So we, in this last budget, we budgeted money to come up with us a memorial place for our veterans. So if you'll look at that, we've installed 3 flags. That's our starting point. So we are moving forward. We're getting our veterans taken care of. It's behind the library where we have the string lighting and the walking trails. That's becoming our Veterans Park area. So this little report on that. So George Roy Park lighting upgrade. Replaced existing fixtures with LED fixtures. So that's over at George Roy. See the green check? I love that. That makes us look good seeing the green check on it. So that project is complete. Big projects, Rolling Hills, RV lot expansion. We demoed the buildings that was up there. We got them up. We're cleaning up. We're getting ready to put 30 additional RV parking lots up there. It's a very unique place, and the parking, these campers, our campground has been one of the most and one of the best to produce the volume of money for the city. It really does great. So that's just a little highlight of what we do in there. We'll have power, we'll have water, we'll have sewer, we'll have the streets. So that's all going our way. Rolling Hills pickleball lighting. So we 50% complete. We got the poles, we got the wiring and all there. We're just a little bit having a green check on that. So traffic signal, Highway 70, County Road 42. The bid has been awarded for that. We're looking at probably completion date December 2026. The reason for the delay is the equipment and stuff has to be, on hand. It's just taking time to get there, so that's some of the things that we got going. Traffic signal, Highway 31, County Road 16. We're waiting on AlDOT to give us their approval. So that's just right here where we're having all those accidents, so that seems to be going. One other thing that's not on this list is, we have a bus that we've been using, and it's been sitting for a long time down where we have our rental for some campers and different vehicles. So I'd like to donate that to the Main Street, that bus. We had it for surplus, but we never did get anywhere with it. And Main Street asked what we were gonna do with it. And I'd like for the council and us to give that bus to Main Street, and them come in and do the paperwork and get the title in their name. So I know it was a quick scope that I run through here tonight. There's a lot that we've done, and we got a lot more to get done on, and we're moving in the right direction for things like that. I know just everyone just keep looking around and they'll see the activities that's happening. So thank you very much, council and citizens.